Welcome to another Big Red Kitty Hunter Guide movie. It's Gorilladin 101, baby. This is an AoE tank. He's not a single target crushing machine. He's an AoE tank. We're going to be using volley with him. This is something totally different than we're used to doing. We're used to selecting a single target and bring it down. But with our gorilla, we're going to round up as many as we can and crush them with volley. Now, we've got our talents, and here we're going to talk about these specifically because there's a couple of them that you must have. Charge is great. Charge is going to get your Gorilladin out of the pack so he's not stunned and bleeding all the time. Of course, stamina's always win. We've got two things for stamina, and we've also got Blood of the Rhino, so he gets 40% bonus to healing, and armor here, armor there, armor everywhere. We love it. And then we're going to move over here, and we're going to get an increase to our Growl with Guard Dog. Growl is always bad. Then we're going to go reduce the stuns. The Talbooks love to do stuns, so we're going to reduce those by 30% with Lionhearted. All right? Now, of course, we've spec'd ourselves as a Beastmaster Hunter, 51-10-0. We've taken Beast Mastery for the extra 4 points for our Gorilladin, so we can have more good points in there. 5 and 5 in Kindred Spirits to speed our pet up, and Longevity, which reduces the cooldown on our pet's special abilities by 30%. That means our Thunderstomp goes from 10 seconds down to 7. The more we Thunderstomp, the more things he can collect, and the better aggro he gets. Our Gorilladin sitting here with almost 60% damage mitigation from physical due to his armor. That's sweet. That's nice. We love it. Spell bonus is 301. What's spell bonus? Well, that is applied to your pet's Thunderstomp. And where does it come from? From your ranged attack power. The higher your rep, the bigger your spell bonus, the more your Thunderstomp crushes things. Now, remember, Cower's bugged. Get in there and turn it off. Smack, we don't want Smack. We don't want to dump all our focus. We want to save it for our Thunderstomps. There we go, Thunderstomp. Make sure that's on and ready to go. All right, so what are we going to do with our Gorilladin? We're going to try to round up as many things as we can and then hit it with one huge Thunderstomp so we can volley afterward. And how do we increase the damage our Thunderstomp does? With Kill Command. Kill Command, the first time it attacks after we cast it, will increase the damage from our pet's special attack by 60%. How about that? And then the next attack will be 40%, the next one after that is 20%, and then the effect wears away. But that first Thunderstomp after we hit Kill Command will do an extra 60% damage to our Thunderstomp. 301 spell power damage, Kill Command damage, it's going to be rocking. You're going to want to round up all these things and then hit it with the Kill Command so the final Thunderstomp crushes them for 2k each, and then you just cry and weep at being a hunter because it's beautiful. And then you burn everything into the ground with your volley. Sound good to us? Sounds great to us. Now, we've got a macro in here. It's kind of complex. We're not going to worry about it. It's our misdirection macro. Basically, what this does is it casts misdirection of our pet if we're not in a party. You can just do a simple macro, or you can actually, just / cast target equals your pet's name, misdirection. That'll work fine. Now, we're in just south of Garadar in Nagrand. All the water, you want to follow the outlines of the water. There's some big trees out there, too, that has lots of Talbooks, but the water always does, and you just run up and down the shore, and we're going to gather some Talbooks. First thing we're going to do is we're targeted 1, right? And when we send our pet to attack with a control 1, or whatever keybind you've made it, and attack Gorilla, hooray! And he growls, and he melees him, and notice that Thunderstomp does not go off. Why? Because he's only attacking 1 mob. Thunderstomp only goes off when there's 2 or more mobs in range of the Thunderstomp. So we're going to run ahead, and he's a follow right now. We just put him on follow, and then we have him attack that one, and Thunderstomp's going to go off. There he is when the second Talbook is in range of the Thunderstomp. Isn't that nice? How smart this Thunderstomp is. Our Gorilla's a genius. And we're going to get the third one, and then we're going to target it and say control 1 and attack it 2, and then we're going to go find another one, and we're just going to go up and down, and Gorilladin, come out of the tree. Hello? Uh-oh. He might be borked. Let's go get him. Let's go get him. Come here, Gorilladin, get out of the tree. He's stuck. Oh, poof, there he is. All right, so that's Thunderstomp, very nice. We have our Gorilladin on defensive. Did you notice that? He's not on passive. He's constantly attacking. And we'll find the defensive mode extremely useful for when we start volleying, so that Gorilladin will just attack everything that's attacking him one after the other after it dies, and we don't have to keep tab targeting or macro targeting or anything. Notice that we're not targeting anything, and we're just burning stuff down. Our target actually goes away. Gorilladin just switches to the next thing that's attacking him and grabs it and growls and fights it off. South of Laughing Skull Ruin is a little watering hole that's got lots of Talboks, and we love to farm the spot. We're using a pet attack macro now. First line is / cast Hunter's Mark. Second line is / pet attack. That's one word, pet attack. And what that does is it does a Hunter's Mark and a pet attack in one key press. Now, we've actually key bound that to our mouse key. So we press the mouse key after we target a Talbok, and off a Hunter's Mark pops, and there goes Gorilladin attacking. And you see Thunderstomp keeps on grabbing their aggro and dragging them around the ground, which is exactly what we want. That Thunderstomp, by the way, is a nature attack, and it is an AoE attack, as we said before, and it basically functions like a Paladin's Consecrate. If you're standing in the Thunderstomp, there's very little you can do to grab aggro from him. So what do you do when you stand in the Thunderstomp? That's when you cast Mend Pet. If you're gonna Mend Pet, do it inside of a Thunderstomp. That way you don't grab healing aggro. Makes sense to us? It certainly does to you. It should? Right, exactly. Now we got a whole bunch of stuff here. Kill command right there. Let's wait for that Thunderstomp to come down. Bam! Nice. And now we do our volley, and we burn everything to the ground nice and even. That's pretty. Now remember, our Gorilladin's on defensive. He'll keep attacking stuff even though we don't have it targeted. And when everything is nice and dead, he'll return to our side. Yay! This land is not safe for bunnies. Kill the Clefthoofs, save the bunnies. Let's round them all up. We'll use misdirection, bring them all together, because we're good like that. We'll get this one way over here, do a nice half-turn jump shot. Go get it. All right. Now, if he's going to get stunned, it's going to be by these Clefthoofs, and it's going to be a bad stun, and we don't want him standing there getting crushed. So as soon as he gets there, it goes. There's the stun. Beast of Wrath out of it. Off he goes. Keep on trucking. Save your Beast of Wrath for that. Now, we're going to Mend Pet out here and show you what happens with healing aggro. There goes the Mend Pet. And let's see what happens. Yep, it's attacking us because we got healing aggro. And we're going to wait for a Thunderstomp to come down. And we'll try to run out of it and see if it takes it away from us. Healing aggro is pretty mean. It's pretty nasty. There's the Thunderstomp. And it's still attacking us. There it is. It's right behind us, following us. Stay inside the Thunderstomp when you do your Mend Pets or risk grabbing aggro. Now, we'll save a feign death and we'll get out of this if these things don't stomp us to death. Ouch, that's a stomp. Ouch, that's another stomp. Now, a mean thing about Clefthoofs is they're not always considered in range because they're so big. You notice Thunderstomp isn't going off? We have to manually do it? Well, we're doing our volley, so we're not going to worry about it. We're going to kill these things manually. Be very careful when you're doing lots of Clefthoofs because they seem to be out of range occasionally just because they're so big. Hey, come back here! Oh, evade bug, whatever. All right, fine. What you need to do is get something small in there at the entire time. There's something small. We brought in a Talbook. Now we have two things in range, and poof, Thunderstomp goes off. See how that works? Very, very nice. Keep something small in range all the time. Even if you're just doing Clefthoofs, make sure you have one Talbook in there so you're guaranteed to have two things in range. And now we can just go out here and get a whole bunch of more Talbooks, round them all up. It's leather, it's money, because we need our mammoth. We got to keep farming the stuff. Go, baby, go. And we can use our misdirection. If we're going to do a Mend Pet, we'll stay inside of the Consecrate, the Thunderstomp, and bring them all together nice and neat. Oh, we grabbed one. What do? You run to the tank. Run to the tank. Our tank is our gorilla. And keep bringing them on in. The Thunderstomp pulls them off us nice and neatly. Wow, we got a lot of stuff here. Now we're going to save our kill command until we get them all together. Any more Talbooks? Oh, we got a Cleftoof way out here. You need to go. Bunny safe. That's how we like our Nagrand. And bring it back. And now what we can do is we can have our pet attack the Cleftoof we just attacked to bring them together more quickly. Come here, Gorilladin. There he is. And let's save our kill command. Here it goes. Kill command. There it is. Pow. Let's see a nice. Come on, give us a 2K crit. Thunderstomp for the win. Oh, we didn't get a 2K. Whatever. Volume null down. As soon as they're dead, Gorilladin will run back to our side. Isn't that awesome? You'll notice that the Gorilladin is all about properly using Mend Pet, Kill Command, and Bestial Wrath at the proper time and place so you don't grab aggro and everything dies nice and evenly. Thank you very much for watching this Big Red Kitty Worldwide Amalgamated production.